Joining us to share his views on the situation is Head, Directorate of Research, Strategy and Programs, Act for Positive Transformation Initiative, Kolawole Johnson. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. Well, the National Assembly is statutorily empowered to carry out oversight functions on government ministries, departments and agencies. But in this case, a lot of dust seems to be generated. What is your take?
Well, first, I think I'm glad that we're having accusations and counter accusations from both parties. We started all of this. Anyway, I personally submitted the first petition to the National Assembly in January. Nothing was done. What took them so long? We had to submit the second one before they took action. So I think whatsoever bashing they are getting from the IMC today, let them be counter-accusing themselves. However, let's put the fact there. This whole issue started on the 26th of April, on a Sunday, when the Director of Project of NDDC went on a national television to say that they are yet to award any contract since they got there. Then he was asked in specific, do you know so company? He said no. I was watching the program in my house, and I knew that he was lying on a national television, that not only had contract been awarded, payment had been made. So a few days after, we had a press release where we told Nigerians that this is a lie. He also said on that program that they were still awaiting Mr. President approval before they could award contract. And contracts were awarded. I did an open letter to the president. I challenged them. Till today, they are yet to deny or even reply to that. I gave the name of the companies those contracts were awarded to. I gave the payment figure, the money that they paid to those companies. I gave the batch number of those payments. I gave the VAT number of those payments. I gave the withholding tax number of those payments. Till today, they are yet to reply. And the same man will still go on TV to say they are yet to award any contract.
But as it is now, Mr. Johnson, the National Assembly has stepped in and is actually investigating the matter. So wouldn't you?
That is where I'm going to. So after we did that, they just woke up from their slumber that it was time to investigate them. Of course, we kept our eyes on them because a lot of times when you hear probe in national assemblies, suddenly you don't hear it again. So we know the antics. We kept our eyes on them. And we suddenly got to know that they smuggled a letter to the National Assembly.
Who smuggled what letter?
The NDDC smuggled a letter of a request for viament to National Assembly. And those letters were marked secret. And it is not even in the place of NDDC to submit such request of viament to National Assembly. It should be the Mr. President that will submit such. NDDC was supposed to route it through the President, who will submit to the leadership of the National Assembly, who would in turn give the committees involved. So the moment we got to know about this, we exposed it to Nigerians. I was the one. I am the one that the MD was referring to, that we released. I did release it, and I stand by every single thing I said there. One of those things I saw there that was very scary. One, the NDDC said that either they had spent, because there was no way, if your budget expires on the 31st, there is no way you can spend 5.5 billion naira on awareness campaign on communicable diseases under 2 weeks. It means that you are telling the National Assembly that you have spent the money. They wrote that is the kind of environment they want. So we cried to Nigerians that this is what is going on, and we said that without collaborators at the National Assembly, it will be impossible for these people to smuggle such letter into NAS. So we cried out, and the good thing today is that you are seeing both of them accusing themselves. Let them go ahead.
All right, Mr. Johnson.
We are fine.
Okay, it's a good way to end the conversation. Head, Directorate of Research, Strategy and Programs, Act for Positive Transformation Initiative, Kolawole Johnson, thank you for talking to us.